A local boxing coach passed away at 71 years old earlier this month.
Now, the fighters at Chapito's gym say that Donald Fain left a lasting impact that went further than boxing. And a story you'll see only on 2 News Nevada. Jaden Urban went to the gym to hear how they're remembering him. He joins us live from the newsroom. So, Jaden, can you tell us more about Fain and the life he lived?
Well, his fighters said that he was the guy that they could turn to for anything. They said Fain was always tender-hearted and was the funniest guy in the room. And they say his personality will definitely be missed.
Miss you, Coach. No one's ever going to replace you.
Donald Fain impacted many lives during his time as a boxing coach, both locally and at the Olympic level. He's also a man that's done a lot in his time. He was a veteran, mechanic, firefighter, and in retirement set out to not only be a coach, but an example to young kids.
I was kicking it with a bad crowd. He took me out of the element and was teaching me things that those people won't show me in life.
I don't think I'd be where I am today. I'd probably be on drugs or in jail or something.
Fain's boxers say they could count on him for anything. When traveling anywhere, he always took them to their fights when they needed him. And while he was very hard on his boxers, they knew he was always in their corner.
He was hard on us when it came to training. I always hated it as a young teenager, and I would complain too, but looking back, it was like, I appreciate it. He was hard on us, but he always looked out for us for the best.
Fain also had a huge passion for cooking and hunting. Over the past few years, his health started to decline. He was diagnosed with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which makes breathing difficult. And after a few falls, he developed a sepsis infection. On May 3rd, Fain passed away at home with his wife, and his boxers say they're still trying to process it.
It's been hard. I actually work for the funeral home that picked him up, and I was the one to cremate him, so it's been very hard. It comes in waves.
I still think of it. He's still here when I'm training. When I'm training, I still hear his voice, and it pushes me to keep going harder.
Fain is survived by his wife Rosie, 3 daughters, 2 sons, and 7 grandchildren. His fighters said that they always looked up to him like he was their father, and they'll miss having that rock to teach them lessons that go outside the ring. Fain's celebration of life will be on June 2nd, and coming up at 5:30, we'll hear from Oscar Vasquez, the man who took over Fain's gym and keeping his promise to make sure to give back to the kids. Covering the story live from the newsroom, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.